What's going on, everybody? Television back at you, and today we're going to be doing a video that got lost in the shuffle over the last few months, and that's What If Episode 9, the season finale to What If Season 1. But before I get into that today, I want to thank everyone for liking, sharing, subscribing, hitting on that bell notification. And if you have yet to subscribe, I hope that I can earn your subscription today. Check out the bonfire link down below to check out our merch. And yeah, let's get into What If Episode 9. What if the Watcher broke his oath? But as a little reminder for the foreseeable future, Smokey Bishop is going to, as a reminder, not going to be able to do any editing on the videos as of late because of some jerk stealing his laptop. Uh, and I've been trying to figure out editing software, and I really can't seem to get a grasp of it yet. So I need a little bit more experience and stuff. And so what I'm going to do is just record and upload without the normal pizzazz that we do here on television until we can get Smokey Bishop back at it. Um, but yeah, what if um, the Watcher broke his oath? Directed by Brian Andrews, written by A.C. Bradley and Matthew Chauncey, stars Jeffrey Wright as the Watcher, Sam Jackson as Nick Fury, Haley Atwell as Captain Carter, Lake Bell as Black Widow, Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman as Star-Lord T'Challa, his last appearance in Marvel uh, due to his unfortunate passing. Benedict Cumberbatch as Dark Strange, Brock Lumlow as Crossbones, George St. Pierre as Patrick, Toby Jones as Armin Zola, and Kurt Russell as Ego. Now, the premise of this was um, for the Watcher to collect a team to go against Ultravision, who is out to destroy the multiverse now. And paired with Infinity Gauntlet and his own natural powers between being Ultron and fusing with Fission, the multiverse is in a heap of trouble. So we see the Watcher collecting and recruiting um, all of the stars of the past episodes this season. We see him recruit Doctor Strange. We see him recruit Captain Carter. We see him recruit Gamora, which we did not get that episode. We pick up with her and Tony Stark destroying the Infinity Gauntlet, and they were on Sakaar at some point when the Watcher came and collected Gamora. So yeah, we missed that episode. We also uh, he also recruits Star Lord from Star Lord T'Challa, Party Thor, and we eventually get the Black Widow from the episode before. I believe the episode before her and Clint trying to get Armin Zola downloaded onto a USB arrow so then they can upload his consciousness into Ultravision and making it a little bit easier to defeat if the machine still needed to be defeated. No matter who. It just was that it would have been easier with Armin Zola in control as opposed to Ultron, who is a master of his body at this point, especially with the Infinity Gauntlets. We gather everyone in like a bar setting outside of time and space, so that everyone could be more comfortable about what's going on. And the Watcher and Darkstreams basically explain the multiverse, the Infinity Stones, and everything. And everyone agrees that they're going to help. We also noticed during the meeting that Killmonger takes an interest in an Ultron head that Thor happened to have with him when he first was brought in to be recruited, and we can start seeing the gears grind a little bit on uh, him trying to figure out the technology and how to use it. Gamora introduces the Infinity Crusher that her and Tony had made, and the plan revolves around them getting to Ultron, getting one of, if not all the Infinity Stones, but at least one of them, and destroy the stones to try to weaken his grasp of control. We initially have the team brought to a desolate world to formulate a plan and to get ready. We see Strange making protection spells, and he makes drinks for everyone appear out of nowhere to give a cheer and for some bonding. Thor gets a little boisterous and shoots lightning into the sky, alerting Ultron to their presence on this planet. We see a lot of. It reminds me of the game Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, where you choose up to four superheroes and you can use their powers in conjunction with each other to take out the boss or the mini bosses on the field of the game. And so we see Doctor Strange uh, multiplying Thor's hammer. We see at one point in the fight uh, Black Widow and Captain Carter working together. We see Gamora and Black Panther working together, Killmonger and Black Panther working together. And it was a really fun fight. We see at one point, before having to leave the planet, Doctor Strange unleashes a horde of Marvel zombies onto Ultron, forcing him to have to fight zombie Scarlet Witch, and then everyone was able to escape onto this Black Widow's world, where she's the only person left and has USB arrow with Armanzola on it, and um, we see Ultron destroying that planet pretty easily, and then going to the planet, the reality that they're currently in, and it's still we see everyone's trying to go full force. We see even at one point Doctor Strange going like that big squid monster. He turns himself into a big squid monster. He turns himself into a dragon. We really see everyone trying to get to Ultron, and finally they think that they got him because Black Panther was able to take the Soul Stone off of Ultron, and there's a really cool battle scene where the Soul Stone is on the floor, and you see people fighting back and forth. You don't see them doing what they you don't see what they're doing to each other, but you understand that the soul of the multiverse is at risk here. It's in the balance, and they finally get Ultron down, and they think that by putting the Soul Stone into the Crusher, that's going to be it. That's going to help, and Ultron mocks him after a few minutes, and he's like, in the multiverse, every little thing changes this and that, and so my reality's stones are not going to be the same as your reality stones, and so your machine's not going to work. Finally, Black Widow makes the plan of shooting the USB arrow into Ultron with the distraction help of Captain Carter. Armanzola is able to take over the Ultron body, shutting it down, but then he starts feeling um, like he just put on his big boy pants and wants to start taking over this body. And simultaneously, Killmonger has gotten his hands on the Infinity Stones and wants to use them to help everyone's universe, but mainly help his own agenda. And so now we have two entities, two beings trying to take control of the stones where they just got done fighting Ultravision. But this is where Strange enacts his plan because he said this was never about winning. This was just about containing the problem. And he puts Armanzola and Killmonger into a pocket dimension in which he tells the Watcher he will take care of it and protect this pocket dimension and keep an eye on them for as long as it takes. In his own reality, uh, back in his own reality, because he's living in himself in a pocket dimension, uh, because he made his own reality swallow up on itself. So that's where that episode ends. It ends with Strange having to keep an eye, becoming a watcher, so to speak. Um, Everybody is a little confused and about the new information they get, but they go back to their own realities, um, a little bit more knowledgeable about the world around them, and maybe a little bit more knowledge of things that are going to come up in their own reality now. Um, but we also get Black Widow, who's by herself, and the last one to go, saying, well, she doesn't have a reality to go back to. And uh, is there something that can be done about that? And the Watcher says, well, I can't bring your reality back, but what I can do is replace you with the Black Widow that died in this reality, and you can continue her life there and do something positive there if you want. And she agrees to it. And it's the reality in which Hank Pym had killed the Avengers before they even formed. And Loki, he was defeated, and Loki tried to take over the Earth due to Thor's death by the hands of an Earthling and wanted to take over the Earth. Um, Nick Fury knows that this is not the same Black Widow he knows, but it also acknowledges that he feels like she's there to be a positive force for him in the world that she just got dropped into. And so that version of Black Widow will become an Avenger with Captain America and Captain Marvel, because they were all, also there. And well, not Captain Marvel was Captain America wasn't there specifically yet, but we get the end credit scene of Captain Carter and that version of Black Widow talking about why they were initially there. They had a conversation about Captain Carter was kind of telling Black Widow what happened, but she's like, "You're not going to believe it anyway if I told you." But then they get to really why the mission of them being there in the first place on the ship was, and we see the Hydra Stompa arm him. And then we also get told that Steve is in the armor. I think that that story is going to continue on in season two. I'm not sure if any of these other stories are going to follow through with season one, but I know that there's a lot of material for season two to pick up on, and this might be One of them dealing with a possible Winter Soldier Captain America. Steve Rogers, Captain Winter Soldier Steve Rogers. That would be interesting. Um, as many of you know, I wasn't big on the animation to this series at first, but they certainly polished it up over the season. I was not big on a couple of these episodes early on, but I became a fan of the show later on in the season. The stories picked up a bit for me. Started off a bit slow, but I'm glad that I stuck with it. Um, this particular episode, I'll give a 9 out of 10. The season as a whole, I'll give an 8 out of 10 because, again, some of the episodes were like a 7 to me, or, what have you. Some other episodes were a 9. So for me to even out the rating for the year is an 8, and this particular season finale is a 9. I am looking forward to season 2 now to see where that goes because I became a fan of this version of The Watcher that Jeffrey Wright does. And yeah, I'm just really curious on where it'll go. Um, that's my thoughts about this episode and the season as a whole. So let me know what your favorite what if moment was down below in the comments. And yeah, I want to thank everyone again for stopping by, liking, comment, and sharing, hitting all on that notification bell down below. If that subscribe bar is still red, I hope that I've been able to earn you hitting that and subscribing. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers this year. Uh, we're up there at 51, so let's keep it up, guys. It's not just television because I'm doing it. It's not just television because Smokey Bishop does editing. It's television for all of us. I want us all to make this community grow. I'm here to entertain you guys. I'm here to try to educate you guys about some things. I'm here to learn some things from you guys too. I don't know it all. I'm just here to try to be part of the conversation, be a fellow nerd with the rest of you guys. And, you know, just let me know uh, what you thought about this show. And if you have any other shows you want me to talk about or whatever, let me know. But yeah, what if episode 9, the season finale? What if the Watcher broke his oath? Not a bad episode. But until next time, guys, peace, Knuckles.